Hi, it's Mark from WinningSolutionsInc.com, back to you with another summary of a very interesting session at the Microsoft Inspire Conference 2017 in Washington, D.C. So it's been a great conference so far. Today we're really getting into some exciting stuff, looking forward into the future. You know, we're very focused. We have a deep history at Winning Solutions, especially of supporting and working with fantastic legacy technologies from Microsoft, such as Microsoft Access and even classic ASP. And so we're always glad to support those things from the past, but we want you to know that we are looking toward the future just as Microsoft is. And so I was attending a session just now on blockchain. And blockchain you may have heard of as part of cryptocurrency, things like Bitcoin. And so you might wonder, well, what the heck does that have to do? Because isn't that just for doing illicit transactions over the internet, like on Silk Road and stuff they got rid of? But there's actually much more to it. There's a huge business component to it, and it's becoming very real. There's articles in Barron's, Wall Street Journal, and other places dialoguing about how important this is. Just to give you some ideas, some of the cool facts that they shared with us, there are 75 different publicly accessible blockchains. So those work for the cryptocurrencies and things like that. But we're looking at private blockchains for doing transactions between companies. They're talking about basically blockchaining assets, so you can have them part of the blockchain, doing very interesting forms of transactions. So for example, what we're looking at right now is that 30% of your insurance premium goes to overhead. So we're going to see new insurance companies that are based on blockchain that are right now in startup mode, but they're actually paying claims in like 30 seconds. So, you know, what you want to think of this as is, you know, how did we do business before the fax machine? How did we do business before email? How did we do business before FedEx? We can't even think back to, or even think of going back to such a circumstance. So this blockchain thing may be that big, that pivotal. There were a lot of people on the panel at this session here at Inspire who think this is as big as social media, maybe even as big as the internet. I mean, for heaven's sakes, that's huge, and it's just on the ground floor. So this is all tied into data. It's going to be tied into real estate, insurance, all different types of things. You know, smart contracts, innovative ways to sell storage in countries where it's permissible for people to exchange their energy, like for you to go over to your neighbors and plug your car in there. Currently, things like that aren't legal in the United States due to other utility regulatory frameworks and protected monopolies. But in countries where that is legal, that's happening. You know, using it to keep track of people, just so many other things. So, you know, this is, basically, the blockchain thing has come about in a relatively small number of years, and it's gone from nothing to creating $100 billion worth of assets and wealth. It's disrupting venture capital. People are now finding ways to use this for raising capital. They're looking at very interesting supply chain things for large supply chains like mobile phone manufacturing, but I think it'll apply to other manufacturing, where you'll be able to track things using this blockchain thing so that you don't have to factor purchase orders and borrow money. You'll be able to have suppliers will be able to get paid sooner. All kinds of revolutionary things. As they said during the session, it's a huge subject. The people on the panel, you know, are studying day and night just trying to keep up with it. So it's important to, you know, partner with the right people. So if blockchain is something you're interested in, you know, we're certainly not saying that we're the world's expert on blockchain, but you know, we're fast learning, smart people. And if you'd like to work with us on something with blockchain, and if you have something that's you know, bigger than we can handle, that's what we have a Microsoft Partner Network with over 60,000 partners. And so we can bring another partner or bring Microsoft in to help us help you. And that's what we're able to do, but provide that very local, personal, focused on you experience, so you're not dealing with some giant company or some distant partner. We can be right there for you. So if that's something you'd be interested in doing, we'd invite you to come over to our website at WinningSolutionsInc.com. There you'll find our phone number. You can chat with us online on our website. You can send us email, fill out a contact form, however you want to get a hold of us to begin the conversation. We'd love to begin a conversation with you about blockchain. And you know, if you're not ready for that, but you thought this was a cool video, but need some help with legacy technologies like Microsoft Access, Microsoft Excel VBA, Access VBA, SQL Server, and that's certainly not a legacy technology. And really, since all these things like Excel and Access are in the new versions of Office, they're really not legacy technologies either. They've just been around a long time. But anyway, we'd be glad to work with you on those things as well. And then when it comes time to get into some of this new high-tech stuff, if and when you become ready for that, then you've already got a relationship with a partner like us who will know your business and know how to help you transition into those and adapt these systems and technologies that we've helped you build or help keep running for you to these new modern things. And that's what we love to do. So thanks for watching the video. A few more videos to come here. We're in the afternoon of day 3. There's just maybe a little bit of stuff tomorrow, maybe not. We'll have to see how that goes. Things are kind of, the meat of the Inspire conference wraps up today. So I might have a couple more videos for you here in this series. And thank you for watching. If you've watched other videos in the series, if you haven't, you can find the playlist on our youtube.com/MSAccessExpert. And check that out, and basically just subscribe to our channel right here through the link on this below the video. So thanks for watching, guys. I got to get to the next session. Have more for you soon.